Hello, good day math enthusiast. Itong muli ang inyong Sir Jello. Meron ako ulit ituturo sa inyo sa math video topics. Ang topic natin ngayon, equations transformable into quadratic equations. So, merong two parts ng ating transformable. One is not written in standard form. Then yung number 2 is in the form of rational algebraic equations. Example number 1 tayo. We have x times the quantity of x minus 5 equals 36. So obviously, this is not yet written in standard form of quadratic equation. So ang ginawa lang natin is, we distribute x inside the parentheses. So we have x times x, that's x squared, x times negative 5, that is negative 5x, equals 36. Then we just transpose 36 to the left side, or just add negative 36 both sides of the equation using addition property of equality. So kaya siya naging x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0. Then we solve for the factors of this equation using a factoring method in solving quadratic equations. So that becomes x minus 9 and x plus 4. So ito yung factors ng x squared minus 5x minus 36. And then we apply the 0 property. So that becomes x minus 9 equals 0 and x plus 4 equals 0. And then, so here are the roots. So x equals 9 and x equals negative 4. So lumalabas dyan yung ating quadratic equation from the original x times the quantity x minus 5 equal 36. So, para maging standard siya, standard form, that's x squared minus 5x minus 36 equals 0. Then we just solve for the roots. Then, you can check by using one of the roots. In this case, ang gamitin natin is x equals 9. So, using the given equation to check, x times the quantity x minus 5 equals 36. So, palitan lang natin lahat ng variable x ng 9. So, 9 times the quantity 9 minus 5 equals 36. 9 times 4 equals 36. So, 36 equals 36. So, magiging tama rin yun dun sa isa pang root kanina. Let's proceed with example number 2. So, we have quantity of x plus 5 squared plus quantity x minus 2 squared equals 37. So, mapapansin nyo, doon naman sa number 2, mayroong dalawang square of binomial dyan. So, our next step is, we square the two binomials. So, sa x plus 5 quantity squared, that becomes x squared plus 10x plus 25. Then dito naman sa x minus 2 quantity squared, that's x squared minus 4x plus 4 equals 37. Then, we add the like terms. So, we have x squared plus x squared, that is 2x squared. Then, you have 10x plus negative 4x, so that is positive 6x. Then you have 25 plus 4, that is 29, equals 37. Then, ilipat lang natin yung 37. It becomes negative 37. So, ang standard form ng ating equation now is 2x squared plus 6x minus 8 equals 0. Then, you can solve the given quadratic equation by any appropriate method. Sa case nito, pwede siya sa factoring. No? So, ang factors is 2x minus 2 and x plus 4 equals 0. Then, in-apply lang natin yung 0 property. That's 2x minus 2 equals 0. Then, you have x plus 4 equals 0. So, dun sa una, you have lipat lang natin yung 2. Magiging negative 2. Maging positive 2. Then, divide both sides by 2. Kaya naging x equals 1. And dun sa x plus 4 equals 0, lipat lang natin. So, that becomes negative 4. So, the roots are 1 and negative 4. Check natin using x equals negative 4. So, we have the original equation. O lahat lang ng variable x, palitan natin ng negative 4. So, that's negative 4 plus 5 quantity squared plus negative 4 minus 2 quantity squared equals 37. So, negative 4 plus 5 is positive 1. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. So, 1 squared plus negative 6 squared equals 37. Kunin lang natin yung square. So, that's 1 plus 36 equals 37. And then, 37 equals 37. Okay, so yun yung first two examples if the given equation is not yet in standard form. Example number 3 natin, this is an example of a rational algebraic equations. For a simple reason na meron na siyang denominator. So in this case, you have 6 over x plus x minus 3 over 4 equals 2. Ang first step natin dyan is hanapin natin yung least common multiple ng denominator. So ang denominator natin, we have x and 4. So ang ating LCM dyan is 4x. And what happens is, we multiply 4x sa magkabilang side ng equation. So, ganyan yung itsura niya. So, from there, times lang natin 4x both sides. The resulting equation will be, isa-isayin natin. So, that is 4x times 6 is 24x divided by x, kaya magiging 24 na lang. Then, doon naman sa kabila, 4x times x minus 3 over 4. Pwede yan. Cancel na lang natin yung 4. So, that becomes x times x minus 3. Kaya, x times x, that's x squared. X times negative 3, that's negative 3x. Equals 2 times 4x, that is 8x. Then, we just arrange the terms to make it standard. So, syempre, unahin natin yung x squared sa unahan. Minus, actually, that's 3x. Negative 3x minus 8x. Kasi lilipat din natin yung 8x. Kaya magiging negative. So, negative 11x plus, purong natin yung 24 sa dulo, equals 0. So, the standard form now is x squared minus 11x plus 24 equals 0. So, yan na yung ating standard form. Transform na natin siya. Then, factors nito, using factoring, alam naman natin, factors ng x squared ay x and x. Factors ng 24 na magbibigay sa atin ng sum na negative 11. That's negative 3 and negative 8. So, the factors are x minus 3 and x minus 8. Apply the zero property. So, the roots are 3 and 8. Check tayo using 8. Using the original equation. So, lahat lang ng x, palitan natin ng 8. So, that becomes 6 over 8 plus 8 minus 3 over 4 equals 2. magiging 6 over 8 plus 8 minus 3 is 5 over 4 equals 2. So, ang ginawa ko dito is ni-lowest term ko na lang yung 6 over 8 para magparehas sila ng denominator doon. So, yung 6 over 8, lowest term niya is 3/4 plus 5 over 4 equals 2. Para yung taas na lang i-add natin. So, that is 3 plus 5, that's 8 over 4. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. 2 equals 2. So, tama yung ating checking dyan. And for our last example, again, this is an example of a rational algebraic expression. Then meron tayong denominator. So, you have x plus 8 over x minus 2 equals 1 plus 4x over x minus 2. Obviously, ang LCM is x minus 2. So, minultiply lang natin both sides of the equation by x minus 2. So, the resulting equation will be, isa-isayin lang natin, no? So, ito muna. X minus 2 times x yung nasa loob ng isang parenthesis. That is x squared minus 2x. Plus, we just cancel x minus 2 kasi nasa denominator naman yung isang x minus 2. So, ang natira is plus 8 na lang. Equals 1 times x minus 2 is x minus 2 and then cancel na lang natin itong dalawang x minus 2. So that is 4x na lang. So yun yung naging resulting equation natin. And then add lang natin yung x tsaka yung 4x dun sa right side. Kaya naging 5x minus 2. Then, transpose natin lahat sa left side of equation. So, yung 5x naging negative 5x. Yung negative 2 magiging positive 2 equals 0. Add lang natin yung terms. So, yung negative 2x minus 5x, that's negative 7x. 8 plus 2 is 10. So, the final standard form is x squared minus 7x plus 10 equals 0. Now, obviously, this given equation can be solved by factoring. Factoring din siya. No? So, the factors are x minus 5 and x minus 2 as your factors. And then, apply the zero property. Equals 0 lang siya. So, the roots are 5 and 2. Check, you have let's use x equals 5. So, lahat lang ng variable x, palitan natin ng 5. 5 plus 8 over 5 minus 2 equals 1 plus 4 times 5 over 5 minus 2. So, magiging 5 plus 8 over 3 equals 1 plus 20 over 3. Then, cross lang natin yung 3 times 5, that's 15, plus 8 over 3. Then, sa right side, you have 3 times 1, 3 plus 20 over 3. Add lang natin. So, 15 plus 8 is 23 over 3 is equal to 3 plus 20 over 3. So, 23 over 3 is equal to 23 over 3. So, tama yung checking natin dyan. So, that is how we transform quadratic equations, either not yet in standard or in rational algebraic equations. So, thank you for watching. So, hope you learned something today. And have a good day to all of you.